The year was 2001. Was staying that time at Idiakwe GRA. And I was in SS2. Listen carefully. I was in SS2. And I was in a school called Loyola College. It was that time that computers were everywhere. We go to cafes to browse and all of that. It was the beginning days of Yahoo. Yes, what you call Yahoo. That's why we call it Yahoo. It was because Yahoo Messenger was what we used to chat. At that time, some of my friends came to school. And they started coming with Visa and MasterCards. Visa and MasterCards from people in the US. It will not be the card, it will just be the number. At those days, there were no security, no CRV, no. If you have those numbers and you have the CRV numbers, you could make transactions. They brought it to school, and I recall me and my gangs, we went online. And there was this idea we also had that it is our father's money, our great-grandfathers that they took to the US that we are repatriating cash from. No, that was the solitary idea behind. That was how we told ourselves it was moral those days. And so I ordered the magazine. We just ordered magazine. We love football. 442 magazine, Arsenal magazine. And so it went through. It was just saying, let's wait whether they will deliver it. And one day, they knocked on the gate. Somebody from post office and brought the magazine. I look at my brother. I say, what I was gisting you about? I'm the bad boy in our family. Forget it. My brother is firstborn son. Follow everything that he says. I said, that one I was telling you. This is it. We ran upstairs. Unfortunately or fortunately for my destiny, my dad was in the parlor. And he said, what is that? We said, oh, it's just a magazine. You know, there are free things online. You know, I told you now, I'm browsing now. He said, yes, that's why I bought the computer I just bought. He said, yes. So we went to the room, opened the magazine. My dad does not speak English. When he speaks English, he's serious. He came and told somebody to come and call both of us. When we got there, everybody had disappeared from the parlor. He sat down and he said, sit down. He was a former lecturer. Polytechnic Ibadan. He said, how did you get this? Explain this to me. We said, he said, bring it. So I looked at it. Subscription £5. He said, it's not free. I said, daddy, there is some things that we do online. We just decided to try. He said, okay, I get it. He now began. He said, number one, this is stealing. You, two of you are thieves. It's not, he said, this is stealing. You did not work for the card. He said, I know what you're talking about. It's what they call Yahoo. Of course, a lecturer. He said, I know what you're talking about. Don't deceive me. He said, you use somebody else's card to do it. He now said, you don't know I'm from Ola. Nobody in my lineage was taken as slave in Ola. They took those who are in the border Rivera area. So if you think you are trying to get our money back, we don't have any money. He said, none of us are there. That's why you are not Coca. You are not Coca. Do you bear an English name? Are you Williams? We are Adeniyi. They did not take anybody from Ola. So you are thieves. Then he opened scriptures. After he had gone through 4 verses of scriptures, I was sober. He said, now kneel down. Ask for forgiveness. And then he prayed for us. The next day I got to school. I won't tell you how I read the magazine. I eventually went to give somebody the magazine because he didn't take it. Say you will use it to remember that you guys were thieves. He said, I did not give birth to clowns. You are a thief. And after he had prayed for us, he left. Look at my brother, each other, and we knew never again. If my dad had not stood up, I will not be preaching. I'll be a YAHOO boy. Before some of them saw that, all these things we already knew. I'm talking 2001. Now, backtrack to now. A young son of mine chatted me up and said, I am in problem. I cannot sleep. Say what it is. He said, my father is begging me, is disturbing me to give my laptop to my elder brother so that he can use it to do Yahoo. That is this generation. A generation that a woman will take his son to an herbalist so that they can help him to do Yahoo and be like other boys on the street. When they grow up, what children would they raise?